I picked this spot because it has an abundance of lichen. This is Florida scrub habitat that hasn't been burned in a long time, so it's acted as a refugia for lichen to become abundant. There's a strange dichotomy when it comes to the relationship between fire and lichen. On one hand, they are killed by fire very easily. However, without fire, these habitats would close up and not provide this open space where they can thrive. What's really cool about Florida scrub is you can often find a wide, diverse suite of cladonia species. In my hand are the four most common cladonia found in Florida scrub. We have Cladonia evansii, subtenuis, prostrata, and leporina. They're all from the same genus, but they have obvious different morphologies that make these easy to tell that they're species. Where things get complicated is when you start adding in the less common cladonia, which have very minute differences, making them hard to determine. I'm holding a journal that I use to take notes on what organisms I see in the field, and I have a 1-inch chisel that I use to collect lichen specimens that I see on bark. I got interested in lichen just because I walked into a Florida scrub. I had never really studied lichen, and it had never been a major component of the ecosystems I had worked in. However, when I first started working in Florida, I was taken to a rosemary scrub, and I was immediately entranced by all these puffy organisms all over the ground and how I could easily tell the different species just by their morphology. As I started learning more and more, I noticed how complex they were, and I'm a fan of challenges, and it's definitely a large challenge. One of the main problems I think there is today is our perception of community. Most of us think of community as just our human neighbors, but field biologists and other scientists are taught that community is made up of populations of multiple organisms. And I think a problem with stewardship today is we have disconnected ourselves from that natural community. And we first need to reconnect with nature in order to become better stewards ourselves.